Okay, hi everyone. Today this video is all about noodles, and nowhere is more noodle crazy than right here in Xi'an. So today I'm going to show you a few of the most popular noodles in China. So next up is the very famous Xi'an Biangbiang, which is a cold noodle dish, and it is massive in this town. Everybody loves it, except for me. So of all the noodle dishes on this video, this is the cheapest as well. It only costs 7 renminbi, which is less than £1. So in this noodle dish, there's no meat or anything. There's a few vegetables. Basically, it is just noodles in a kind of a spicy, oily sauce. Okay, so the thing that gives this type of noodle its very distinct taste, and it's a flavour you will taste a lot in Xi'an, is it's something called yopo. It's a chili powder and a bunch of other spices all mixed together, then with hot oil poured on top of it. And it is used in a lot of food in Xi'an, and that is what gives it its reddish colour and also its distinct flavour. So of all the noodles in this video, this one must be the most popular. In Xi'an, and actually in the whole province, in Shanxi province, people love it. Which is why when I say I don't really like it, I should be quite careful about that. High chance of being taken out into the street and being crucified, I think. So these are Biangbiang cold noodles, and the most popular noodles in Xi'an and Shanxi province. So the name of these noodles is Biangbiang noodles, Biangbiang面in Chinese, and basically the character Biang, it's one of the most, it probably is the most complicated character in the Chinese language. It's so complicated, actually you can't even type it on any computer, and it's not even in the dictionary, and most people, even here in Xi'an where the noodles are from, can't write it. It's kind of gimmicky, I think, in that way, kind of like that, you know, there's that famous town in Wales which looks something like this. So the character is basically designed to make them popular, as far as I know, and obviously that's succeeded because they are very, very popular. But they also do taste great. If you do like a bit more spicy noodles, it's probably a good way to go. This bowl, which is huge, cost me about 26 renminbi, which is about, actually it's over about £3 or over £3, which is actually very expensive in Xi'an. So these noodles are really, really, really thick and really, really long. Actually, in one bowl you only get 3 noodles, and each one's, I don't know, probably a couple of foot long. So it's a lot to eat. So some local facts for you. There's a thing in Xi'an. It's called the hard to translate really. It's called the 8 peculiarities of Xi'an. There's a few different things in there, and one of them actually is this idea of noodles that are thick and flat like a belt. You don't really find it anywhere else in China. It's something quite particular just to this province, and particularly to this city. Okay, so that was Biangbiang Mian. It's okay, don't worry. Okay, so that was Biangbiang Mian, the noodle famous for its name. Okay, so this noodle is called mian, and it's a spinach noodle, hence its green colour, as you can see. So there's a few different types of this noodle you can have. There's like vegetarian versions. I've gone for a meat one, so it's got a lot of pork in it, also some potatoes and like a chili sauce. So the noodles in this restaurant are handmade on site, just behind me actually. And handmade noodles in China are absolutely delicious. So much better than kind of supermarket rubbish that you'd buy. They're a lot chewier and a lot thicker, which gives them this really beautiful texture. So like most noodles in China, it is also a very, very cheap meal. This big bowl of noodles cost me 16 renminbi, which is about £2. So the noodle broth is essentially just the water that the noodles are boiled in, and it's quite a traditional thing here to drink that alongside your noodles. I personally don't really like it. I think it tastes of nothing in my opinion, but it is a very, very popular thing for local people to do here. So I've said it once, I'll say it again, these are the best noodles in Xi'an. As you can see, they didn't last me too long, and it's a huge bowl. If you're in Xi'an, I fully recommend you come and find some of these. Like I said, they're called biangbiang, spinach noodles, and they are the best. Next up is this type of noodle. It's called Mashi. It's very different to the other noodles in that firstly it's not long and thin like noodles as you'd expect. This is definitely one of my favorite noodles in Xi'an. It is absolutely delicious and really, really good winter food. This one I've got here is a beef variety, but there's so many different types. You can have beef or spinach, different vegetarian types, even a curry type, and they are all really, really, really delicious. So in this bowl is basically everything all mixed in together. You've got the really nice noodles, there's egg, different vegetables, tomato, some celery, peanut, tofu, basically everything all mixed into one really, really nice broth, and it's really watery, so it's like a soup. It's absolutely amazing. If you're in Xi'an, fully recommend getting this one. So for this bowl of beef noodles, I just got it's 18 renminbi, which is just over £2. So if you do get like a vegetarian one, just like a normal kind of dish, and they're about 10 renminbi, which is just over £1. It's really, really good value for money. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that small selection I just showed you there. I emphasize the word small because actually here there are over 60 types of different noodles. The best advice I can give you is to come here, work your way through them all, and enjoy every single one of them. Okay, there's a lot more videos to come. If you like this video, please hit the like and please subscribe. Take care, all the best, bye bye.